Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Willow makes a big move after Carly and Drew's public fight, and Joe's decision results in a possibly deadly mistake. Wednesday, February 5, 2025. Today on General Hospital, Sasha is furious with Cody, Drew asks Maxie for help, and Lucas questions Carly about her relationship with Jack. All products and services featured are independently chosen by editors. However, soaps.com may receive a commission on orders placed through its retail links, and the retailer may receive certain auditable data for accounting purposes. At her place, Liz and Lucky's romantic dance is interrupted when Rick drops by unannounced. He hopes he's not interrupting. Liz asks what brings him by. He brings news that she's allowed back to work at DH, and Liz thanks him. Lucky pipes up and says they could use Rick's help and asks him to find out the terms of Cyrus' parole. Rick agrees to see what he can find out, but only as a favor to Liz. Rick takes off, and Liz asks Lucky what that was about. Lucky explains these are desperate times, and they have to find a way to stop Cyrus one way or another. If they can find a way to bust Cyrus for violating his parole, then he'll at least go back to jail. Liz thinks he means to frame Cyrus. Lucky says he'll handle this on his own. Liz agrees that Cyrus needs to be stopped no matter what, so she is willing to help. Carly tells Drew that he had no right to trash Sasha's reputation or privacy, and is inserting himself into situations that don't involve him. She says at least now everyone knows he's sleeping with his nephew's wife, and what kind of man he really is. Carly walks out, and Drew tells Anna he's sorry for the interruption. He reiterates he won't interfere if she wants to arrest Sonny and Jason. Anna tells him using his position to influence a case against them would be inappropriate. Meanwhile, the deception table gossips about what just happened. Tracy is furious that Willow had Drew back on the grounds and wants to set things straight with her. Brooklyn asks Tracy to let her handle that. Anna sits down with Felicia to talk about this development regarding Sasha. Felicia doesn't know who will have the bigger stroke over Jason fathering Sasha's baby, Robert or Mac. Back at the deception table, only Maxie, Lulu, and Lucy are left. Lucy doesn't hate the idea of Sasha and Jason. Maxie says what Drew revealed tonight, he had no right to. Drew walks over, thinks his ears are burning, and asks to speak to Maxie. They step aside, and she asks Drew what he needs. He needs a mother's advice. He reveals he bought a house for him and Scout in town, as he didn't want to uproot her. He needs a decorator, and she knows Sam's likes, which may comfort Scout to have a home that feels like her mom. Maxie tells him that he actually sounds like a great dad, and that she'd be happy to help. She looks at the specs of his house, and notes it is very big. He explains it allows for growth. Anna and Lulu end up at the bar, as Lucy runs around gossiping. Anna offers to buy Lulu a drink, but Lulu didn't come over to see her for a drink. Anna assumes she wants something. Lulu needs to know where Jack is. Anna suggests she call his office. Lulu has a million times, so she'll probably to just ask Carly put her in touch with him. Lulu asks Anna if she's heard anything about her daughter. Anna says she hasn't, and she doesn't think Jack is keeping anything from her either. All they know is Charlotte and Valentin briefly resurfaced in Germany. Lucy meanwhile gabs to Felicia and wonders if Jason and Sasha will need a house. Alexis calls Molly and Christina over to her house. Alexis believes Danny needs to know the truth about his mother's murder before the media gets wind of it. Alexis asks Molly to go pick Danny up, so she departs. Alone, Christina tells her mom this is a mistake. She says Danny is a 15-year-old boy, they don't who killed his mother, and he could act out at this news. Alexis says the longer they wait to tell him, the longer Danny could learn the truth another way, and they could lose him if he hears this from someone else. Nina drops by the Q's gatehouse, and Willow first assumes she is Carly, who has returned. Nina asks Willow if it's going well with the Quartermains. Willow wishes she was still living with Nina, but Nina thinks this is where she is supposed to be. She believes being here will allow everyone to cool down. Nina brings up her mentioning Carly earlier. Willow says she dropped by to bring her news on Michael, and then disappeared when she went to make them tea. Brooklyn soon shows up and tells them Drew and Carly had a major blow-up at the Metro Court, and now everyone knows Willow had Drew over. She explains that Carly found a tie that he left here. Nina notes that explains Carly's abrupt departure.